just answering questions with WebTech, and an FYI, I spent part of today, almost several hours actually, being blind, or in effect blind. Half of my field of vision was gone, and then the other half. And in all likelihood, it may be caused by me accidentally just going cold turkey for caffeine for the day. It's the only thing that happened during the day that was different. I didn't do anything that would cause a blood pressure change or anxiety or anything. And I had a, sometimes called a ocular migraine, but that's kind of a misnomer. Someone posts, I think there are 3 stages to our current situation we're not allowed to talk about until YouTube stops flagging people. Yes, I know their purge is over with that they do every year for bullshit reasons. They flagged videos that I had up that had nothing in them. They were literally 0 length, no audio, no video. Yes, I'm going to keep harping on that. The first stage was when we didn't know it existed, but we were spreading this issue. And then people found out about it and did all the wrong things. Yeah, okay, cool. Second was us gaining more and more knowledge about it, developing a vaccine. Oh, I said the bad word. Started to do more of the right things, and stupid people then just started lying about it out of fear or something. I really don't know exactly which motivations are in. I think there's dozens of them. But yeah, you're getting about there. Now we're beginning to live with it. Hope it continues mutating to weaker specimens. Or strains. As of today, the NSER predicted crack the whip effect, where something happens and then it actually has an effect almost exactly 2 weeks later. Yeah, it's happening. Now, here's the thing. The United States is opening up for a very different reason. A weaker strain, being the dominant strain, has the effect of clobbering the more dangerous ones. As long as the more dangerous ones aren't prevalent. Okay. The thing to look up, and it's something people don't talk anymore about, is the R number, reproduction factor of dangerous strains. The reproduction of a dangerous strain has to be below a factor of 1. It's now much lower. I'll leave a link to, I'll have to use an archive screenshot because you're not allowed to link to the CDC apparently. YouTube will flag you for linking to CDC articles now. Next, but anyway, what it means is since it's reproducing less, we don't care about the variants that don't hurt anybody. I mean, they're not, their level of infection and danger is so low that they're basically treated as an extremely bad head cold or an incredibly weak version of the flu now. That isn't really how they are, but people are starting to think of them that way. Going back to the, quote, good old days where you just got the flu. Yes, it's every day of the year now you can get the flu, but which is also a heightened level of danger. It's not seasonal, it's every day. But, yeah, that's actually an improvement over what we were going through. We're only going to really understand this looking backward. Dude, can you get a better camera? I can make this camera do higher resolution, and I can do different lighting situations. It's not convenient. It's not necessary. And if you do not like my channel because I don't do videos all of the time with high resolution or with good lighting, I understand that. This is, as you're saying, this is really strange. So low effort. Yes, this is low effort. I have less to futz with. I don't have to set up good lighting. And because I do this, it gives dynamic range of 256:1, which is what video is encoded on YouTube, that actually matches the brightness level you're looking at. If I introduce a single color, the brightness matching the brightness dynamics don't work. It tries to cram too much data. This means that I have an extremely high likelihood of the video being accepted and the video encoder doing a good job of it. The glitches that you could see in some of my other videos are caused by me attempting to do something that just requires a little too much horsepower for the computer I'm using. The ideal here is that I run software that requires less of my computer and less of YouTube. I'm on a platform that is going out of its way to look for excuses to ban the use of certain browsers, all right? And I'm running channels that have been threatened with flagging, and I've also been the laundry list of reasons I've been told my channel is about to be erased. And it's actually happened a couple of times, if you're not aware. Having playlists. Having a liked playlist, meaning I simply upvoted somebody. Having a blank video uploaded that was broken, literally a bad upload, caused me to get flagged. They claimed it was medical misinformation or something, but it doesn't change anything. It set off a red flag for the bot on my channel until I go out of my way and get a burner phone and set up a brand new channel, because they require you use a cell phone, so I'll use a burner phone. My channels are deranked. Now, a deranked channel just means that it's not D ranked, letter D. It means they're lowering my ranking. If I get positive feedback, they erase it so that I'll be not want to upload anymore. I'll feel sad. They literally practice this behavior. This is YouTube's layer of behavior they do most of the time, and then every year or so, hope it doesn't happen again soon, they just start killing channels off with every excuse possible. That's why a ginormous amount of my videos said redacted. If anybody comments on some of my videos that still stay redacted, and or if they've had a lot of upvotes or a lot of views, I'm digging up what the video was about and then reapplying its original title and links and description every once in a while, hoping YouTube doesn't catch wind of it and get mad at me. Yes, they do this. They make their system oversensitive to clear off all the channels they can. Can I get a better camera? The camera I have is actually quite adequate. I deliberately put it in this dynamic range enhancing thing of being in the dark, being lit up by the backlight on my computer, because it works better for me. And yes, it is low effort, although you phrased it kind of strangely. Next, if you don't value the video, just downvote it. Or don't watch it. It's cool. Let's go on to the next. I asked several days ago what model Libby's phone was. This is about the Delphi murders. According to Kelsey German, the phone was an Apple I iPhone 6. Now, I don't know if that's accurate. It's not officially reported, but at this point, it doesn't matter. They're not telling us anything. And then the person then does something bad. Includes a email address. Please don't post your email address in the open. We can communicate in commentary on the channel, but thank you for posting this. But anyway, Apple iPhone 6. So I'll look into that and see if that makes any difference. I need to be able to find some way of corroborating that. That's helpful, and thank you very much. So I'll include the information in the video, and I'll try to make it not about the Delphi murders, because I don't want to get flagged for that, because yes, YouTube is now threatening to flag people for doing, quote, stalking masked as true crime. They're making mutterings about how they're going to go after people who are discussing JFK being dead, or so yeah, to the one who wants me to do a better job on my camera. How about I just switch to audio only and we just do slideshows? Nobody complains when I do those. Then the person said, I directly talked to one of the family members and contacted that person, Kelsey German, apparently. I need at least one or two corroborations, but it sounds about right, and I'll look into it, and thank you. But I can't let your comment post, because it has an email address in it. Trust me, don't post anything that would lead back to any real-world data or anything that would maybe make your system insecure. Knowing your login means that someone can try to break in or just annoy you by sending emails. That's why I don't let mine be visible. Neither should any of you. If you want to communicate with me, you can put in do not post underneath your comment, and I won't post it, and I'll get it only. And I'm going to treat this like a do not post simply because you have the email address. So I will use this information, thank you very much, and try to find out information that's more useful. And yes, on the individual saying the 3 stages of denial about the pandemic, I think at the time, at each stage you're talking about, the effect you saw is accurate, way too accurate. But I think all of it happened at the same time. People were in denial, people were scared, people were just ignorant. I think ignorant covers everything. All of us are ignorant. That's how the real world works. We don't really know what's going on until it's over with. And even then we don't know. So, yeah. Good comment. So that's it for the day. And yes, I have a splitting headache on one side of my head. And before this, I had a headache off and on for 2 days. And then before that, another 2 days. I bumped the top of my head, and it put pressure on a blood vessel in my scalp. So it's causing pain in the temple. That I was able to track out. That means I'm not going to die. I've had head injuries. I'm a bicyclist that didn't wear a helmet. Let's just say it. And revascularization of the scalp won't make the hair grow back, but it might make it to where I don't drop dead. But we'll see what happens. Anyway, I wasn't able to be on insert today because I was literally blind. But I'm not dead, so that, as I say, when someone asks me how I'm doing, I'm not dead. I'm alive. I just say I'm alive. I don't say I'm not dead. Getting old sucks. Anyway, I'll look into the iPhone and other information. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.